Very good morning to everyone. In this lecture, EE8451 Linear Integrated Circuits and Applications. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic Unit 3 Applications of Operational Amplifier in the topic of Logarithmic Amplifier. Here, the logarithmic amplifier, a diode has the characteristics in which voltage across the diode is proportional to the log of the current in the diode. Compare the data of an actual diode on linear and logarithmic. So here the graphical representation, the voltage into the current in between the terminal, which can be the override in the quiescent point. Now we can move to the logarithmic amplifier structure. When a diode is placed into the feedback path of an inverting operational amplifier, the output voltage is proportional to the log of the input voltage. The gain decreases with increasing input voltage. Therefore, the amplifier is said to be compressed signal. Many sensors, particularly photosensor, having very large dynamic range output current from photodiode can range over 5 decades. A log amplifier will amplify the small current more than the large current to effectively compress the data for further processing. Here we can see the single amplifier using the input voltage, that is a non-inverting input voltage V in the resistance R1, and the R1 resistance is feedback to the V out. Now the non-inverting stage is grounded, so the input voltage is a single input operational amplifier. It can be outputted in the single output. So the logarithmic amplifier circuit, the equation of the output voltage. So we can see that output voltage is equal to minus 0.025 volt in the range of V input voltage divided by input resistance current into R1. The IR is a constant for the given diode. So what are the output voltage? We are assuming to the uh, reverse current equal to 50 nano ammeter, so nano amps. So the voltage, that is output voltage, is equal to minus 0.025 volt into 11 divided by 50 nano amps into 1.5 kilo ohm. So therefore the average value of the output voltage is equal to minus 307 millivolt. Now we can move to the logarithmic amplifier in the BJT model. When BJT is used in the feedback path, the output is referred to ground of the base connection rather than the virtual ground. This eliminates the offset and bias current errors. For the BJT, the IBO replace the IR in equation V out. So the V out is equal to minus 0.025 volt in V in divided by I EBO R1. So the log amplifier are available in IC from with even better performance than the basic log amplifier shown here. For example, the Max 4206 operate over 5 decades on can measure the current of 10 nano amps to 1 milliamps. Now we can see the structure of the single stage amplifier. Is the input voltage is connected to the R1 resistance in the inverting stage. Under the inverting stage of R1, input voltage is feedback fed to the BJT transistor. It is one of the current control device, so we can get the output of collector current to feedback to the output voltage. So we can eliminate the offset and bias current errors. Now we can move to the anti-log amplifier. An anti-log amplifier produces an output proportional to the input raised to a power. In effective, it is the reverse of the log amplifier. The equation for V out for the basic of BJT anti-amplifier V out equal to minus RF EB naught anti into input voltage divided by 225 millivolt. Here the IC anti-log amplifier also available. For example, the Dadal LA8048 is a log amplifier and the Dadal LA48049 is a counterpath anti-log amplifier. These ICs are specified for 6 T-gate ranges. Here we can see the input voltage we are connecting to the BJT transistor. So now the output of V out is fed to the input or output of the BJT. So in the inverting stages, as usual the non-inverting stages is grounded. So this structure can be effectively the output proportional to the input raised to power. So the reverse of the log amplifier, we can see the equations of output voltage equal to my negative of forward resistance into EBOI anti-log V in divided by 25 millivolt. Now we can see the other operational amplifier circuits in the anti-log amplifier. First one is a constant current source. So the output of the output of the amplifier is the load resistance is connected to the feedback to the input resistance R1. Here the supply voltage of V input voltage. Now we can see the non-inverting stages is as usual for ground stage. Next the current to voltage converter. So the same structure of the input voltage is connected is feedback to the resistance, that is a RF, and then voltage to current converter, it is a non-inverting stage is connected feedback to through the RL and R1. So and then the peak detector circuits, these are the anti-log operational amplifier using the circuits. Now we can move to the uh, there are the four conditions, that is a constant current sources and current to voltage sources, voltage to current converter and a peak detector. So all of the anti-log operational amplifier circuits designs. So here in this session we are completely discuss the log and anti-log amplifier using the operational amplifier. Thank you for watching this video.